Hello and welcome. It's me. It's Yulia, but you probably don't recognize me because I'm not in my car. If you love gourmand fragrances, this video is for you. If you don't love gourmand fragrances, you're gonna hate this. I'm not in my car today. I'm at home. I have 20 million bajillion fulfillion things to do, but I need to film this video. Welcome. I'm Yulia, and if we haven't hung out before, I film videos in my car about perfume on my way to work. I'm a gourmand lover and I love things that are sweet and pretty, and so if you get triggered by the words
yummy
and delicious,
creamy,
electronic,
you're gonna hate this video. But if you love the idea of literally smelling like a dessert, you're gonna love this. I have quite a few fragrances here and I've never done this many, so I'm nervous. Kyse Perfumes is the indie brand that is founded by and perfumed by Terry Bozo. She's out of California. Kyse is actually an amalgam of her boys' names, Kyle and Sean. She's been around since 2014. And there are, what I'm reading from Fragrantica. Thank you, Fragrantica. There are 36 perfumes on their database, but I don't know how many there are in general. So this is just a little bit of background before we dive into the fragrances. Terry Bozo is actually, her entire background is that she's a nutrition scientist. And so she's taken that love of food and brought it to perfume just for me. I consider all of these fragrances a personal favor to just me. All of her fragrances feature realistic interpretations of food. Let's just call it what it is. They're desserts and they're
delicious.
I'm gonna insert little clips of Ryan trying these as well, just his first impressions, just the look on his face, because I know he really loves some of these, and so do I. Terry Bozo, I'm your biggest fan. Clearly this is not any kind of sponsorship or anything. Terry Bozo doesn't know who I am. I have Chris from the Perfume Nest to thank for this. She introduced me to the brand as a whole, and she sent me a sample of Delizia de Marshmallow, which was love at first sniff. Which never happens, so that's amazing. And I have to thank sweet Melissa, my sweet Melissa, for the bottle that she sent me of Delizia de Marshmallow. I am entranced by that fragrance, and I think that that might be a very good place to start. It is one of my favorite perfumes, hands down, period, end of story. Delizia de Marshmallow features notes of, would you believe, marshmallow, vanilla, and sugar, and it really is like opening a bag of Stay Puft fruity marshmallows and just jamming your face into it. I have so much to say about all of these, but what I want to tell you is that this is a cozy, sweet, fun, and slightly sexy fragrance that my husband, one time I sat down very recently outside and he goes, "What is that deliciousness that you're wearing?" There it is. It is sweet and warm. A lot of these, actually, I want to say most, if not all of these, are warm. They're gourmand fragrances, and so they're warm and cozy. I wouldn't wear these out to a restaurant because they literally smell like dessert. So there is that. They're probably not all suited for the heat. Although I think that I could wear Delizia de Marshmallow in the heat. I could wear it anywhere. I do tend to want to wear it most in the rain. I love it for a rainy day to wear to work. And I loved it at Christmas time. I'm going to insert a photo of Cookie the elf getting into some trouble. Okay, Delizia de Marshmallow. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Terry Bozo. Let's move on. The second one I want to talk about, because these are not in any order, is something called Douceur Brulée. Douceur means pleasantness or softness, and brûlée means burnt. What am I gonna say? It's delicious. This smells like every good thing that can come out of a kitchen. Specifically, Terry has given us the notes of lemon, browned caramel, butter, coconut milk, beeswax absolute, oak moss, hi Marcia, ambroxan or ambroxan as he says. I love Marshall's Blends fragrances. Do you guys watch him? Anyway, and musk. Yep, I can smell all of that. This is a buttery, lemony, whipped cream fragrance that's delicious. The lemon is not sweet. I'm not getting sweet out of this at all, although it is a pastry. There's no sense of sugar here. There's more browned caramel. That's where the brûlée comes from. It's almost a burnt caramel. This is gorgeous. This is Douceur Brulée by Kyse Perfumes. Not a sweet fragrance, just a delicious confection of lemons and butter and yum. The note of coconut confuses me. I never know when to wear a warm coconut, and this is something that I struggle with. Coco Tiare is a coconut fragrance that is tiare forward. So this is not as gourmand as the rest of them. And the notes are coconut, whipped cream, tiare flower, vanilla bean, and tonka. But listen, all I'm getting on this is the tiare flower. And I know that the opening is just coconut. So this one is not as linear as the others in any way. This one is a blast of fresh coconut, and now it's tiare. And if you enjoy that, you might love this. It's white floral. There's whipped cream in here, which means it does have a lactonic thing going on, but to me, this is pure tiare flower. So this is not my favorite one, but if you love tiare flower, just a little bit of something, something, this one's quite lovely. The coconut does come out. So Coco Tiare. I cannot speak to the longevity on the rest of these, but I can tell you that Delizia de Marshmallow does last and last and last. It lasts all day or all evening. The others I would imagine are the same because they're all this eau de parfum, but they're quite viscous, all of them. So I would imagine that the tiare one would be quite clinging as well. The next one I want to talk about is one that I have on my skin because also this one is not as linear as the others. This is called Bon Olay, which translates to candy of milk, like a milk candy or caramel, basically, right? Milk candy. On her website, Terry Boza says that this is a yummy ice cream in a cone. Yeah, I can see that. I can see it being yummy ice cream in a cone. But when I first smelled this and tested this one out, initially the opening was bizarre. I wasn't sure what I was smelling at all. And then as it dried down, it was reminding me so much of fresh cream from Philosophy, which I love, but which does not last, which I don't care because that's when I wear to bed, right? But it is delicious and Ryan loves that one. This one has that, if you take the note that smells a little bit nutty in Philosophy Fresh Cream, there is no nutty note in Philosophy Fresh Cream, and there's no milk note in this one, or sorry, no nut note in this one either. So I think that my nose picks up nuttiness when milk is actually one of the notes. And so take the milk note out of Philosophy's Fresh Cream, remove all of the sweetness because this one does not really have the same sweetness as Fresh Cream, but they're very similar. So if you love Fresh Cream and you just are sad about its performance, the performance on Bon Olay is quite a bit better. We're talking milk, sugar, there's a custard ice cream note, sandalwood, and warm musk. It's beautiful. And it does change this one. So you get a blast of something a little bit strange in the beginning, and then it all just settles down into this milky, creamy yumminess that, again, is not too sweet. I think the theme that I'm seeing here is that these are gourmand, delicious, yummy fragrances, but they're not overly sweet. None of these are gonna give you a toothache so far. So there you go. That is Bon Olay. The next one is not my favorite. I have no business talking about perfume because I don't like the note of jasmine, and jasmine is in 99.9% of perfumes. I just made that number up, but you know what I mean. If you love white flowers, you will probably love the Tiare, Coco Tiare. And if you love jasmine, you might just love Jasmine Macarons. That's the Jasmine's Macaron. Macaron. That's great. Macaron. Yeah, that's Jasmine Macarons. So do you love it?
I don't mind it.
It is absolutely a fresh, light jasmine, not like alien. More like actually a flower. More like actually smelling jasmine. It's a jasmine absolute from India, and it really smells like a flower. There's caramelized sugar, buttercream, heliotrope, and copaiba. I'll write it here. Balsam with powdered sugar and sandalwood. I'm not going to talk about this very much because this smells like jasmine and powdered sugar, and I guess I can get a little bit of buttercream, but this is something for you flower lovers. I think you would love it. I think this performance would be tenacious too. There it is. That is not my very favorite one, but it's Jasmine's Macaron. The next one is one that Chris also sent me. This is Gateaux de Carnival, which just means like funnel cake, yeah? That kind of thing that you get at the, I sniffed the wrong end. Can I put that in the blooper? Oh my gosh. I remember letting Ryan sniff this one at one point when Chris first sent it to me, and he said, "What is that?" Again, it's not sweet. This is totally a funnel cake. She says it's got notes of vanilla latte, toasted brown sugar, and apricot. The only thing missing from the smell of an actual funnel cake that you get at a carnival is the deep fry oil. This literally smells like going to a carnival and getting a funnel cake. My fragrant friend Jay, who is actually your fragrant friend Jay, did a carnival scents like Carnival Eats fragrance review, and I'll link that up. I just adore her. I think she's wonderful, and so I suggest you give her a watch. Anyway, there's not much to say. Gateaux de Carnival, funnel cake. If you want to smell like a funnel cake, just buy this or buy a funnel cake. There isn't anything else. The next one, I also had a sample from Chris. Name dropper! This is Praline au caramel.
Praline.
This one has similar notes to me to the Gateaux de Carnival, but this one smells boozy.
I like it.
This has pistachio praline, salted caramel, a thing I don't know what it is, coconut CO2. Don't know what that is either. This is warm, again, not as sweet as you would think that it was, but this one's a little bit sweeter than the others. Gosh, that's delicious. This literally also, have I said this enough? Literally. This literally smells like a dessert, like a candy, like a praline, like you can smell the coconut and the pistachio in there. I get pistachio in there for sure. Wow, Terry Bozo, you're killing me. This is amazing. It's Pralinée au caramel, and it's the eau de parfum. And if you like nutty notes, pistachio specifically, you need to maybe sniff this. She does sell little samples. I'll show you the 2 little samples when we're all done talking about the perfume. I hope you're not falling asleep on me. This really is delicious. Let's talk about one of my absolute favorites next. This is FIchi et Panna. That just means fig and cream. I love the note of fig. I love Gris Charnel. I love Indigo by Nest. I know a lot of people love a good fig note. This is the creamiest yet freshest fig I've ever smelled. This is on my wish list, hardcore. This is FIchi et Panna, and like I said, FIchi means fig and Panna means cream, and we have notes of fig, milk, vanilla, sugar, and sandalwood. If you love a fig scent, and you love a gourmand, and you love the smell of actual sugar, that's what this is. It's absolutely, this is fresh, and I would wear this on a summer's morning. Yeah, this is a summer gourmand. If somebody wants a summer gourmand video, call me up. This is number 1 on the list. Fig, milk, vanilla, sugar, sandalwood, deliciousness.
Sorry. Yummy?
10 out of 10. That one's a 10 out of 10. I can't speak to its performance, but the scent of it, the fig and the milk and the sugar, sandalwood is behind there somewhere, but that one's a 10 out of 10 for me. This next one is called Sucre et Fleures. And I don't like les fleurs. Sucre means sugar. This one has pistachio in it too, but right away, I don't even need to look at the notes. There's honey in here. There's honey in Sucre et Fleures, and the fleur in here you can really smell too. It's lily. I think a lot of people would like this. If you love lilies and honey, that's what this smells like. There's supposed to be pistachio in here too. I can buy that. Definitely vanilla. Green notes, jasmine, and cedar. I was never gonna like this one. Oh, and benzoin and olibanum. This is so different and unique. If you are looking for something different and unique, the lily in here it's here. But that the honey is, it's difficult for me. I can't do honey as a note. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is fresh from the lily. The vanilla and the honey really sweeten it. Jasmine and cedar give it some of that. The cedar is fresh, and the jasmine is not indolic, but the honey is problematic for me. So this one is if I had the whole set, I would go for a little one of these just to have it, because the completionist in me would want it, but this is not.
This is not a Yulia fragrance.
Next, are you ready? We just have 3 left. This one is so incredible to me. This next one is one of my all-time favorites. Wow. If you love the smell of coffee, like actual coffee grinds though, like not brewed coffee, like actual, open the bag of beans, grind them, and smell it. Fumée Vanille by Kyse Perfumes. This is, the notes are vanilla and coffee and oak moss. I love oak moss. I love oak moss. Who knew? Okay, look, there is nothing sweet about this. It's not at all like Coffee Addict by Theodoros Kalatinos, whom I love. Are you kidding me? That's Ryan's CPAP machine going off, and it's gonna go off for 20 minutes. I have to go turn it off, excuse me. Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Do you love coffee? Because I do, and I have been looking for the perfect coffee scent. The perfect coffee scent is Theodoros Kalatinos Coffee Addict. It's incredible. But that one's sweet, 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 and I love it. Thank you, Veronica. I love that so much. You know I do. It's my Sunday signature scent. Layering these two would be incredible because this is actually bitter. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's bitter. There is nothing in here that is sweet. The vanilla softens the coffee, but it's not at all sweet. This is literally coffee, and it's literally giving me life right now. Okay, do I have to say any more about this? No. If you love coffee and vanilla, wow. This is another 10 out of 10. If you're looking for a coffee fragrance, hit Terry Bozo up for sure. I think I heard Maria Colette talk about this next one. This is Zucchero, how do you say this? This is Italian for cotton candy. I'm gonna try Italian. Zucchero Filato, which means cotton candy or candy floss. I don't even need to say anything else about it. This smells like cotton candy. Yep, That's what it smells like. And the notes are, wait for it, cotton candy, spun sugar, and red berries. Yeah, this is fleeting on the paper, so I would imagine that this is quite fleeting on the skin. But it is cotton candy. If you want to smell like cotton candy, I don't think I need to go anywhere else with this. This smells like cotton candy and it's delicious. Yum. I gave those other ones a 10 out of 10. The coffee one that I love so much, and the other one that and Delizia de Marshmallow, holy moly. What was the other one? FIchi Panna, 10 out of 10. Coco alla Vaniglia is 11 out of 10. That is just hyperbole. It is the ultimate sort of compliment to a fragrance. Coco alla Vaniglia is coconut and vanilla. There's tonka bean in here. Sorry, it's organic tonka bean butter and cream and coconut pulp. Listen, this is not sweet. I don't know how she does that. I don't know how she makes things smell like dessert but not sweet. No toothache. I'm going to read to you what it says on the website. It says a very smooth, natural coconut scent. Like putting your nose in a jar of coconut oil that's been soaking vanilla pods. Yep. Excellent. This is her personal favorite, she says. This is my personal favorite. I've never smelled it. This is the only coconut I've ever understood. Coco Tiare starts out with this fresh actual coconut, and then it turns into just tiare with a whiff of coconut once in a while. This is the coconut fragrance I want to wear. It smells like a Bounty bar with no chocolate. It smells amazing. This is hands down #1, my favorite coconut centric fragrance in the world. I know Chris talks about this one, and for a good reason. Listen, I'm just gonna freak out. I'm just freaking out. I'm a little bit nervous. This was a little bit out of my wheelhouse to do, and I did save the best for last, but listen. This is warm and rich, but not sweet. You could wear this during the day and smell amazing. And then if you put some more on at night, you're still gonna smell amazing. I can see this on a warm summer's night on a patio. That's when I'm gonna wear this. I can't wait to get a full bottle of this. This is a 60 ml for sure. This is my favorite one. I would eat all of these. Perhaps not the Jasmine's Macaron, which is not my favorite because of jasmine, and perhaps not the Coco Tiare and not the Sucre et Fleures. Those three are not food-like to me, other than they have notes of either caramel or vanilla or macaron, those things. The rest of these smell literally like a funnel cake, a coconut flesh bowl with yummy coconut in it, like a praline, like the best food you've ever eaten. I'm so in love with this entire, like you can tell, right? Because I really do love these warm, sweet fragrances. This Bon Olay is, it's milky. Let's just say all of the ingredients, when you read the notes, that's what you sniff on you. If you want to smell like food, and I do, I want to smell like food. I really do. I would like to introduce you to Kyse if you haven't already heard of them. And if you have, I want to encourage you. Clearly, I'm not sponsored, and Terry doesn't know who I am and never will, but I'm freaked out by how much I love some of these. The two particular that I mentioned, the Fumée, the coffee one, this Coco alla Vaniglia, and the FIchi Panna. Okay, that is my Kyse overview, and I just, by way, for the very end, you can get 15 mils that look like this. Through the power of editing, you can get, when you order from Terry. She sends you these tiny little 2M samples, and I like this packaging, to be honest, better than a dabber. They aren't a dabber. They have a little stopper there, so when you put it on your skin, it doesn't all come out. I actually really like these. The little 2 mLs. They're really, really nice, and she sends you those for free. You can also order the 3 mLs, pardon me. She also has the 3 mLs, and they come in these standard little atomizers. These are $7 each, American. Then the next size is a 15 ml, and this is what Chris sent me. This is, gosh, they're amazing, and they're Pralinée caramel. I can't. So that's the next size, is the 15 ml, and then there's the 30 ml. Thank you so much, Melissa. The packaging, I know that if I could give one bit of constructive feedback to this company, not that anybody needs or wants my opinion, the bottles themselves are nice. They're heavy glass. They're fine. This sticker is how she's able, listen, the packaging is how she's able to make these so affordable for folks. So I'm not going to ding the packaging too much. And in fact, I don't even mind the clear sticker that says Kyse there. It's this sticker that I would just leave off entirely and just make an indication of what it was on the bottom. That is the only thing that I would change here. So this is the 30 ml. Melissa, I love you. Thank you. This is the 60 ml, and this is the largest size with the square bottle. Again, the bottle itself, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good sturdy glass, and it's got a nice atomizer. This is Delizia de Marshmallow. Look at that. Gosh. And this clear sticker is fine, but it's this sticker. I would just allow it all to be this, or even just change the color behind the background on the Kyse perfume and let each fragrance have its own color or something. This sticker, I refer you to Veronica's video about packaging. There it is. So I hope you have enjoyed this overview of the Kyse Perfumes. Terry Bozo, thank you so much for creating these just for me. I know that that's how that worked, and I'm just super elated to have them in my life. Chris, thank you. Melissa, thank you. Gosh, these are beautiful if you like to smell like food. And that's what I have to say today. Have you tried Kyse? Are you interested? Which one are you interested in? Ask me a question about any of these. I'm happy to answer it, because I'm now the new authority on Kyse perfume. Not at all. I'm a really huge fan of this entire business here, this entire brand. So that was it. If you stuck with me, thank you so much. You are truly a scent brother, scent sister, or a non-binary scent sibling, and I am Julia Graham. This was an amazing video to film, and I hope it worked. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. So Ryan is going to test a few of these. This is Fumée Vanille.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Do you smell something familiar?
Oh yeah, it's like vanilla cake, and it smells. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Yep.
This is Douceur Brulée.
It's better when I don't put it right in my nose.
Okay.
I normally blame you for that. I do like that. You've got something like that. I can't put my finger on it.
That is Zucchero Filato. I don't know how to say that when I'm not reading it.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Sure, Mark Zuckerberg. What does that smell like? What does it smell
exactly
exactly
like? Oh, it's like a freezy.
Is it a freezy?
The white freezy.
Okay. Cotton candy?
Yeah. I think that's what the white freezy is, right?
Is it? This is, okay, there's those, okay, there's all kinds of bugs. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
This is Coco Tiare.
One's on my neck right now. Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hard no.
Hard no. And then FIchi Pen.
Bitchy a pen. No. Make it go away.
Oh dear, that's my very favorite one. And then this is the other one of my favorites. It must have fallen. Can you open that, please? This is Coco alla Vaniglia.
Ding, ding, ding. Winner. Chocolate dinner.
Chocolate dinner. It's
Oh.
Coconut and vanilla.
Mhm.
And then last one. Can you smell this?
Nutty.
Mm.
Hazelnut.
Thank you. You know what? It's actually Bon Olay, and it's supposed to be
Olay.
Olay. Wrong Olay, but it's supposed to be ice cream in a cone, caramel and vanilla, and that's what I got too.
I get
nutty.
one
It's
of those
milk.
cones that you get at the fair, like the really thick syrup, not syrupy, but like flavorful ones. Yeah.
Yep. So there you
Hello,
go.
Pete.
So that was Kyse, and there you go. Thank you, baby. That one you hated.
Yep.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
This?
Maybe it smells
Oh my
different on
God.
skin. But
No, you hate fig.
You get fig off.
Mm.
Why?
And you smell this one?
Which one was that? No? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd gotten that on camera. All right, let's switch it.
What's this? Oh, there.
And
Take
then
two?
This is
No?
the last one. Do you love that?
No.
No, me neither.
No, I do. No.
No,
Mm-mm,
actually, that's the one I hate too. So Ryan strongly disliked Coco Tiare, and okay, enough. And this is, it won't focus. This is